As soon as it was confirmed that Valentino Rossi's VR46 Academy will be racing in MotoGP next year as Aramco VR46, rumours and suggestions began to swirl about Rossi riding for his own team in 2022. The team's major backer, Prince Abdulaziz bin Abdullah Al Saud, has expressed his wish for a rider lineup comprising of Valentino Rossi and his half-brother Luca Marini. Rossi has now addressed this while speaking to the media in Assen. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, Rossi has doubts about racing for own team. Rossi began by stating that he still hasn't made a decision. I've still not decided because I will think more deeply during the summer break. I also have to speak with Yamaha and the team SRT, but we want to try for a better performance and a better result for sure. He then explained why it will be difficult to honour the Prince's wishes. The start of this season until now under this point of view was not fantastic, so I think it will be very difficult that I will even race next year. Yes, always the Prince pushes me to race in my team next year with a Ducati, but at the moment I think it will be very difficult. He also revealed that he had hoped that the Prince would not have expressed his hopes publicly. About the Prince, we spoke sometimes and he always pushed me to ride next year. I didn't expect he'd say it in the press release sincerely. He signed off by explaining that his doubts aren't restricted to racing for his own team next year, but also about racing as a whole. But I know that he wants to try this with me and my brother, but I use the same word for the chance too, not to race with a Ducati, but in general to race next year with my team. I think it will be very, very difficult. Fast feed. Honda's Marc Marquez has reiterated that of course it was an important victory last Sunday. He added that this victory arrived in a very important moment because they were in a very deep situation, and this gave them extra motivation, especially to him but to the team Honda because it was also a long time for Honda without a victory. However, he thinks they will come back to their real situation at Assen. Franco Morbidelli has decided to undergo surgery on Friday 25th of June, Petronas Yamaha have confirmed. His Assen replacement World Superbike rider Garrett Gerloff finds it strange to go to the box and to see Valentino Rossi's team and his bike over there to the right. He added that Assen looks like an amazing track, looks like it has a great flow, seems like a flowing track which he knows is good for the Yamahas. For Monster Yamaha Fabio Quartararo, teammate Maverick Vinales is one of the best riders of the championship. He's just so fast, but sometimes a little bit inconsistent. But for me, he's one of the fastest guys I've ever seen on a track, Fabio added. Maverick Vinales, meanwhile, doesn't feel very respected as a rider because he's never been in this position before, finishing last in a race. He can't remember any race in his life since he was a kid. Basically, it is for that he's very upset. He also revealed that the problem is that when he tries to find a solution from the team, the answer is the same, and that's, I don't know. He added that one solution is to put the same bike as Fabio, same electronics, same clicks, same suspension, same everything, to see what is going on, because they have solved nothing. For Ducati's Jack Miller, yeah, for sure, the memories flood back. Assen has kind of been an up and down track through his career. Sure, there's that massive highlight in 2016 when he won his first MotoGP race, but it's one he's never really gelled with in the dry, let's say, but he's keen to get here again this year. He further thinks that with the package that they have this year, they've got a bike that should be able to fight for the podium week in, week out. Defending world champion Joan Mir has suggested that in the current scenario they are not badly placed, but they have to be very consistent in the second part of the season. And they need to start to be on the podium in every race like last year. Will the Ducatis perform well in Assen? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.